Hey, welcome back to The Depth Effect. Today, let's talk about something a lot of us can relate to. What happens to the smart kids when they grow up? You know the story. As kids, we got called gifted, praised for being clever, and told we do great things. But somewhere along the way, that praise turned into pressure. Suddenly, being smart wasn't just something we were. It became our whole identity. Here's the problem. When you're used to things coming easy, you start to believe that struggling means you're not smart anymore. So you avoid anything that feels hard. You don't raise your hand unless you're sure. You don't try new things unless you know you'll succeed. Slowly, your world gets smaller and smaller. Meanwhile, other people are out there trying, failing, learning, and connecting through shared experiences. But if you're stuck protecting your smart image, you miss out on all those messy, real moments where true friendships and growth happen. So you turn inward. You try to think your way into feeling better, analyzing every interaction, trying to be perfect at socializing, but it just makes you feel more isolated. Here's the truth. You can't think your way into feeling worthy or connected. Real growth and real connection happens when you let yourself be human, not just the smart one. Let's pick up where we left off. Here's the tough truth. Being smart can't fix emotional pain. You can't logic your way into feeling worthy or connected, no matter how hard you analyze your feelings or try to solve your self-esteem like a math problem. When that doesn't work, a lot of smart people fall into a trap called defensive arrogance. You might start thinking, maybe I just don't relate to most people, or I'm too deep for small talk. But honestly, that's just a shield. It's easier to pretend you don't need connection than to admit you feel left out. The more you lean into that mindset, the more isolated you become. You build walls, overthinking, perfectionism, comparing yourself to others. And even when you want to reach out, it feels impossible because real connection means being vulnerable, letting people see the real you. But here's the good news. That wall isn't permanent. You built it and you can also take it down. The first step, let go of the smart kid identity. I'm not saying stop being intelligent. I'm saying stop tying your worth to always being the smartest in the room. Try this instead. I'm someone who's willing to grow. Show up, even if you're a beginner. Let yourself be seen, even if it's awkward. When you do, you stop performing and start living. Real connection happens when you're present, honest, and human, not perfect. That's how you start to heal what intelligence alone never could. So, what do you actually do if you've always been the smart kid, and now you feel stuck or disconnected? First, give yourself permission to be a beginner again. Try new things, even if you're not instantly good at them. Let yourself struggle, ask questions, and admit when you don't know something. That's where real growth starts. Second, get out of your head and into your life. Take small risks. Text a friend, join a new group, or just show up somewhere new. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to belong. You just have to participate. And finally, redefine what success means to you. It's not about always looking impressive or having all the answers. Real success is about being real, showing up, being honest, and letting people see the true you, not just the polished version. When you start living this way, you'll notice something amazing. Connection happens, not because you're the smartest in the room, but because you're present, open, and willing to grow. So if you've ever felt like you're on the outside looking in, remember, you're not broken. You're just outgrowing an old identity. Let yourself be seen, take those small steps, and you'll find the belonging and peace you've been missing. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, drop a comment and let's keep the conversation going. See you next time.